Hey all, Rick here from Hamilton Sports Central for a free agent signing by the New York Islanders, even though I'm covering Bridgeport Sound Tigers, or Bridgeport Islanders, sorry. I figured anything to do with the Islanders as far as news goes, anything with Bridgeport, I will cover news related. So New York Islanders have gone out and signed Jonathan Drouin to a 2-year contract at 4 million per, which would mean an 8-year contract. Um, Now Dren is 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday I remember seeing him get drafted um into the NHL. Seems like so long ago in 2013. Um, he scored 37 points, 11 goals, 26 assists in 43 games last season with Colorado. The 11-year NHL veteran was sidelined with an early injury, but went on to score 15 points and 5 goals and 10 assists in over 19 games after the Four Nations break to close out the season. Added 3 assists in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Um, so he was. Let me go over to the HockeyDB profile. He started his career with the Halifax Mooseheads, who usually you put up good numbers in juniors. His first year with the Tampa Bay Lightning, 14-15, he had 4 goals, 28 assists for 32 points, 34 penalty minutes, and a +3. He had 6 playoff games that year, but didn't get any points. 15 and 16, he split between Syracuse, where he had 12 goals, 2 assists, and 13 points, 12 penalty minutes, and a -9 and 17. Before he came up to Tampa Bay, where he had 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points, 4 penalty minutes, and a +1 in 21 games, regular season games. In 17 playoff games, he had 5 goals, 9 assists for 14 points in 17 games. From there, in 16-17, he took a step up, and he had 21 goals, 32 assists for 53 points, 16 penalty minutes, and a -13. Did not make the playoffs that year. His first season in Montreal, he had 13 goals, 33 assists for 46 points, 30 penalty minutes, -28. In 18-19, in 81 games, he had 18 goals, 35 assists for 53 points, 26 penalty minutes, and a -8. From there, he had 15 points in 1920, 23 in 2020-21, 20 points in 21-22, 29 points in 22-23, 56 points in 23-24, and then 37 in 24-25. So, if I would have to guess, New York Islanders just signed a free agent for $4 million a year to be a 20 to 30 or 20 to 40 point player. You know, if it was me, I get that people are putting up 100 points, but I'm an old school person where, back when I started to follow the NHL back in 2020 or 2000 when Minnesota first came in, because I was originally a Minnesota Wild fan, and they came in, and it's just like, okay, salaries, or a couple million. That was it. Now you're talking, top players are making 13 million, and it's just like this, that, and the other, and it's getting a bit ridiculous. But you know, they got to spend money to stay in business with the salary cap. From with what I can see is from Islander fans is people are predicting that he's going to be a um middle of the group. So I want to say probably a third line winger. Oh yeah, he plays left wing, so he's going to be a third line winger. So we'll have to see how well he does this upcoming season with training camp and everything. But with that being said, this is another free agent signing video. Rick from Hamilton Sports Central, and have yourself a great rest of your day.